Okay, so I've bought Seiko Alpinest GMT. This might not be the final watch. I basically told myself I needed GMT for travelling to Canada later in the year. I'm not going till December, so I've got a bit of time to decide. But my plan is I'll keep hold of this. I'm not going to wear it. It's going to stick in the box. And if I manage to save enough money between now and going away, I will treat myself to another watch, which I'll show you in a minute. We'll jump on the computer and I'll show you what the options are, and maybe you can give me some input in the comments and let me know what you think I'd be better off doing. But first of all, this is great value for money from what I can tell. Everything else I'm looking at is sort of 3-ish upwards, but they are nice watches. Seiko, I don't think you can go wrong with Seiko. Obviously it's a mass produced item, but the fit and finish is very well done. I mean, it's lovely. It's a 39.5mm face, so it fits most people pretty well. I've got a reasonably large wrist. I'll show you on my wrist in a minute. I've got a 7.5-inch wrist. It's okay. It's not too bad. The strap doesn't have much flex at the moment. I guess it's because it's quite fresh, so it sits a bit funny. I think after time it will, loosen up and it'll be okay. But at the moment, it's a little bit stiff. So 39.5mm face diameter. It's 200mm water resistant. So for a sort of holiday watch, you're just going in the pool. It's okay. It'll do. 72-hour power reserve, obviously automatic self-winding, so you don't need to worry about winding that up if you're keeping it on. Lug to lug 46.4mm, which is okay. I have seen these with metal bracelets and they look much better, to be honest, but I like the idea that if you're going on holiday you can wear one watch to do it all. So maybe the leather strap, you can dress it up a bit more. It still looks okay with jeans and a t-shirt, I think, as well. It's quite deep. It's sort of coming on to Black Bay GMT thickness here. It's 13.6mm deep. It's got the 24-hour GMT hand, and it's got, in the rehauls, got a rotating compass. Not sure anyone's ever going to use that, but it's great for the fiddle factor. You can sit there and spin that all day long. But I think it's a great looking watch. I think with that blue dial, it still catches the light nicely. It'll get a bit of attention when you're out and about, I think, without being sort of, you don't need to be worried about it being stolen off your wrist, I don't think. It's got that deployant clasp, which I like. They're very good, sort of set and forget. What I'll do, I'll put it on quickly so you can see what it looks like on my wrist, and then we'll move on. Okay, here we go. Let's get my jumper out of the way. How's that? Like I say, 7.5-inch wrist. So, not too bad. It looks like it's really tight here, but it's not. It's absolutely fine. It's just where the leather is so stiff, like I mentioned, it sort of looks like it's digging in. But I promise it's not. It's still quite comfortable. I think it's a nice looking watch. It fits nicely. That lug to lug, I think it's going to work for most people. I don't see it being a problem for anyone. Some people wear their watches further up above the wristbone, but this is how I wear mine, and I don't see it being a problem. I could wear that for 2 weeks away, no problem at all. Let's have a little look on the computer and see what else we can get and what money we're talking, because Seiko's nice, but I might want to treat myself to something special to commemorate the holiday, because that's what watch people do, isn't it? They make silly decisions based on silly reasonings like that. But let's have a look and see what we can find. This is what we bought. We bought the Pro Specs Land Alpinest Mechanical GMT, and as you can see, £795, which is what I paid. So it's 20% off the RRP. I've never seen this watch at RRP ever. So take the prices with a pinch of salt. There's obviously movement. But, you know, for the money, it's a great watch. Even at £990, it's a great watch. Okay? There is a blue, there's a black. So a quick look at the black. It's nice, you know? You can't go wrong. If you want to... I think I know why I like it. Because it reminds me so much of this. Yeah, there's differences. People are going to point out the differences. Great, well done. You're very clever. You know, blue dial, blue leather strap, the GMT function. I love Longines. I think they make incredible watches. This is a smart choice. It's £2,850. It's stunning, but I don't think it's special enough to separate itself from the Seiko, especially with the price difference. It's quite significant. It's £2,000 difference. You could just buy another watch. Silly man maths, but you could. Another consideration, which I really like, is this Pelagos. I love these dials. The matte dial I think is incredible. The faux patina is okay. The GMT hand's lovely. It's really legible. There's no numbers on there, fine, but we all know how to tell the time, don't we? If not, we're going to struggle in life. And the Pelagos loom, look at that. Look at it. I've seen it in the flesh and it is stunning. I really like it. The only thing I'm not sure is the whole FXD thing. I'm not sure on the strap, but I'm sure I could change it to something more my liking. I don't think you can dress it up. You know, it is very much that jeans and t-shirt kind of watch, but how much are you going to be getting dressed up? You know, I think it's good, but probably not the one watch. If you just want one watch for travel, that's not going to tick all the boxes. I don't personally believe. And then there's something that I didn't know existed until today, which has thrown a spanner in the works. I've never owned a Breitling. I've been tempted, very tempted, and now I think they're back on their game. They went through a period where no one was buying them. I don't think, you know. Then the whole Top Time stuff come out. I think they've really upped their game. The Navitime has always looked really busy to me, and too big. Too big, too much information. A big watch should be clear and legible. This is 41mm, so I think this is okay. I need to go and try it on. So I'm not sure how those hands will look in comparison to the size of the watch when it's on your wrist. Will it cause a problem with legibility? I don't know. I also don't know if they do it in different colours yet. I've tried these at the side, but they don't have the GMT function. So again, it looks great. You can definitely dress it up. I think you could dress it down pretty well. People will still look at it and know that it's a Breitling. You know, if that bothers you, you still get that sort of status. It's not a Rolex GMT, but you know, that's out of our budget on this channel, so we won't even look. We won't tease ourselves too much. But then up in the budget again, £5,500. Now, a 44mm might be too big. I don't know. I had a 44mm Panerai, and it was okay. But I don't know why I bought it. It was a great idea at the time. I thought, yeah, I could pull that off. But it was too in your face. This being black, I think looks really rugged. I don't know if you have to be a certain sort of person to pull this off, and I fear I might not be that kind of person. The loom's okay. It's not as nice as the Pelagos. I like it though. It's very, very nice. I did look at the Chronomat, Breitling Chronomat. It's far too dressy for me. The bracelet is in your face. I don't like it. The stats of these watches are great. You know, third time zone if you want, 300-meter water resistant. So it beats the Seiko, but it's also 5 times the price of the Seiko, isn't it? 5 times the price, but it's lovely. Ceramic dial. It's got that carbon fibre. Look at that. I mean, and it's a Breitling, so it's going to be good, isn't it? It's going to be good. But this is what we've got for now. If you have any suggestions as to what I could be looking at, you know, I don't mind going up to sort of £4,500, £5,000 would be the limit. I think I would look at used. I've got no problem buying a used watch as long as it's from somewhere reputable. Watch Finder have some nice stuff on their site. Not keen on eBay. I've sold a lot on there. Always dubious when buying. But please, if you can, subscribe to this channel. I'll let you know what I get in the end. I might go and try a few on and try and film that if I can. But thanks for watching.